so many other people, but I asked Jeffrey Rice to call in. Hi, Jeffrey. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing real well. So I assume you've been listening, and the description that I gave here. So this particular volume first, what would you like to say about it? What were the challenges, and what did you enjoy doing with this one?
Well, first, we had that conversation before you went on your bike ride, and you said if something was to happen to you, that I could keep it. And so I thought, well, I might as well try to read it. And then I opened it up, and it was like staring into a human brain, realizing that that's not what I can do. So.
Okay, well, that's all right. So, what?
But yeah, it was a beautiful text, and I liked that it had a rounded spine.
Oh, okay. That makes it easier for you?
Well, I think it gives a better look, because a lot of times I'll put like a wrap around hubs. So those little bumps on the back of it are called hubs.
Right.
I'll put it wrap around hubs, but if it's got a rounded spine, you really don't have to. You can still lay the Bible flat and see the hubs.
Right. Now, you particularly like doing the stitching along the yap. What? Yeah,
the hand stitching around the perimeter. That's kind of something I'm known for.
And what does that do for it, or is it just an aesthetic thing?
Well, it does make it beautiful. I think it looks really good to have it stitched. But it'll make it to where, like, if a Bible will last you 20 years. Hand stitching will make it last 50 to 75. It's something, if you have it done, you can truly pass it down through the generations.
Now, what? Now, this is. Was it Italian goatskin that we used?
Yes.
Okay, Italian goatskin, and I had mentioned to you the kind of color I was looking for, and you sent a picture. Like I said, maybe you had the same impression, but it doesn't seem to be the same color any two times I look at it.
No, every time I took a picture of it, it was different. Yeah,
it is so amazing. I've got a guy, you directed me to him, making a husband and wife team making a slip cover, because I want to be able to carry it with me, but traveling and putting stuff in and out of your bag at TSA checkpoints and stuff like that is just, especially with that beautiful edging, is just absolutely destructive. So I've got to have some way of protecting it, but I definitely want to have that to be able to take to debates. I'll have that for the debate in Florida, obviously, because I think the vast majority of the focus in the debate, when Michael Brown and I are debating on the subject of homosexuality against two homosexual advocates, will be on the New Testament. And so I would imagine once you get to see the video of that, there will be flashes of whatever color it ends up being during the course of the debate. I don't know what the temperature of the lights in the room are, so who knows what color it'll end up being, but it'll be somewhere between a green and a blue. Right now it's a beautiful, beautiful turquoise, but I swear at home it was green.
So do you like the navy with it?
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean as far as there's a couple different. There's two navies and a turquoise, and then the navy inside. So what do you? I'm not
navy
sure what
liner or navy stitching.
Okay, so yeah, the navy. So the inside of the cover is a navy color that matches the stitching, but then the first page is a black thing. Black. So you've got blue and then black.
Yeah.
Okay, so I hadn't actually shown that part. So just an incredible volume. It's beautiful. Now I've seen a lot of your other work. I saw Brother Melton down in Pryor. I saw his preaching Bible, and you
with the solas on it.
With the solas on the spine, yeah. And that was a pretty thick Bible. I'm not sure what kind of a Bible that was, but
it was an Allen Bible.
Really?
Yeah, I've rebound 3 Allens and probably 6 Skylers.
Wow!
And I'm telling you what, man. Like, I have an Allen and a Skyler here with me now. I actually have 4 Skylers that I have to rebind. but you can hold one of them in one hand and hold one of mine in the other. And if you can honestly say that the Allen or the Schuyler feels better, I will give you the Bible that I made, because it doesn't.
Wow.
I'm just that confident.
Yeah, that's amazing. I loved what you did with Kofi's work, and then my preacher brother down there in Pryor had the solas on the and of course you got to plan all that out, obviously, way ahead of time. There's a lot of planning.
And the bad thing is like the whole imprinting the Bible, that's probably what I hate the most. But I have to do it so much. So
yeah, and you got to do it very carefully, because one mistake and you get to start all over again. So no kidding.
I got my imprint at eye level, so I mean, like I'm right there. I don't have to bend down. I don't have to move in some weird way. So I mean, back when I first started, I had it, on a tabletop, and it was tough, man.
I imagine.
Being able to maneuver myself, but now I got it mounted on the wall, and everything's a lot better.
Well, great. So obviously, other people found you before I did, and so I am very thankful that Kofi. Now that I think about it, I think I may have seen that preaching Bible and just didn't put two and two together, or didn't see the links or whatever else it might be. I'm not sure. But in any case, obviously, a lot of the people that watch this program have similar interests to me, and so how do they get hold of you? If a lot of folks either have a Bible they really, really, really like, and they want to do the rebinding things so they can keep the text. Or there's just a lot of folks that just want to have a really, 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 really cool looking binding job on their Bible, and they want to keep it for a long time. So I know that obviously you're on Facebook. Did you just pop into Twitter recently?
Yeah, Kofi actually told me, he said, "Man, you need to get your Twitter account." I said, "All right."
Yeah, because when I started following you, I think yesterday or the day before yesterday.
You were my first follower.
Oh, so. Well, there you go. I've
been following you on YouTube since 2011. So.
Okay, all right. Well, 7 years. I'll take that.
Yeah.
So they can.
I told my wife. I said, "Man, I'd really like to get a Bible in James White's hand," and this was months ago, right when the Preacher's Bible came out by MacArthur, and then you said you didn't read from a Bible, and I was like, crap.
Yeah, I know. But when it comes to the Greek text, I will do that, because it's a little bit easier to look at the notes and stuff in a paper version than it is the electronic version. So, especially in debates, I very frequently do carry that. But be that as it may, so obviously Facebook, Twitter.
Facebook. I have an email address. I mean, not an email. I got email, but I got a website.
And
PTLBibleRebinding.com.
PTLBibleRebinding.com?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because it would be it'd be very, very long to have post Tenebras Lux. Nobody be able to spell it, and they'd never find you. So that.
I chose that name because, like I wanted it very obvious that we were a Reformed family company, and we wanted everyone to know that God has brought life and immortality to light through the gospel, and that's only found in Scripture, and that this is a way for us to express that and to have it out there.
Well, that's great. I hope that those people who've been looking for someone that'll do a great job for them will look you up and get in touch with you, and hopefully we'll keep you busy for a long, long time to come. And eventually, I'll get around to figuring out what I want to do as far as that triple's concerned. But right now, I'm just very happy to have this beauty, and I just hope no one ever decides to try to make it walk away from my debate desk or anything like that right after debate.
Well, if they do, I'll hook you right back up.
I appreciate it. Well, thank you, Jeffrey, for calling in.
Thank you so much, man.
All right.
Yeah, again, I want to let you know you've been a blessing in my life, man, and so...
Well, I appreciate that very much. Keep listening, and we'll keep sending people your direction.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right. God bless. Bye-bye. All right. There you go. Please do not be contacting the ministry going, I've got a great company too. That's not the point. I know this audience, and I know that there are a bunch of people sitting there looking at that going, that's not fair. In fact, the look you're giving me right now, as you're looking at the television screen or at the computer screen, is the same look that King James only fellow. What was that King James only fellow in London? Jack Mormon, not Mormon. Down there is my the ministry's 1550 Stephanus, right there at the end of my finger. There's the 1550 Stephanus right there. And when I took that to our debate in 2011, February of 2011, in London, the televised one, and I'm sitting there holding that in my hand, the look on his face is exactly what a bunch of you are doing about my Greek New Testament. You shouldn't have that. I should have that. So I'm telling you right now, if any of you are thinking present for my pastor, ladies, if you're thinking present for my my husband, or guys, if you're thinking present for my wife, Christmas is going to be here before you know it, and something tells me that's probably going to be a busy time for Brother Jeffrey. So if I were you, I'd